Hey YouTubers, here I have another vintage digital camera from my collection. The Olympus Camedia 7070 Wide Zoom. The camera came on the market in February 2005 and was available until mid-2006. A CCD sensor with one of a 1.8-inch or 7.2 times 5.3 millimeters is built in and produces physical 7.4 megapixels but 7.1 megapixels effective images with resolutions of 3072 times 2304 with the ratio factor 4:3 and 3072 times 1728 in the ratio factor 16:9. There is also a ratio factor 3:2, and all are in either JPEG, RAW, and TIFF format and or with RAW and JPEG parallel. You also can take videos with a resolution of 640 times 480 in the 4:3 ratio factor with 30 pictures per second. The maximum recording time was just 20 seconds. The video format is MOV and the audio format is WAV. The built-in 4.1 zoom lens has a focal length of 27 until 110 millimeters, 35 millimeter equivalent. Of course, there is a 5 times digital zoom available as well. The aperture is f2.8 in the wide angle position and f4.8 in the telephoto position. The autofocus functions are single autofocus, continuous autofocus, manual, and you also have an AF assist light. The lens barrel has a filter thread of 40.5 millimeters in order to screw in an optional adapter for wide or telephoto attachments. There is an optical viewfinder built in with a diopter adjustment. The rotatable full articulating TFT LCD monitor with the size of 1.8 inch has 130,000 pixels and is trans-reflective. The exposure metering is center weight average metering, matrix evaluative metering, and spot metering. The exposure times are 1/4000th of a second until down to 4 seconds in the automatic mode. Manually, it is 1/2000th of a second until 15 seconds. You also do have a bulb function. The exposure control programs are automatic, shutter priority, aperture priority, and manual. The ISO can be selected from 50 until 400. An external IR remote control is available. Scene modes are available for landscape, night shot, close-up, portrait, and sport or action. The white balance can be set to auto, cloudy, sun, fine-tune, shade, fluorescent and incandescent, and custom. Continuous shooting functions for a maximum of 2.3 frames per second at the highest resolution and maximum 2 photos stored or maximum 10 consecutive pictures at a frame rate of 1.4 frames per second in the high quality mode can be done. The self timer has an interval of 2 seconds or 12 seconds. Of course, there is a built-in flash with the traditional functions such as automatic fill-in flash, flash on, flash off, slow synchronization, flash on the second shutter curtain, and red eye reduction. There is also a hot shoe for Olympus and Panasonic, also Leica compact camera, standard center contact. There is no image stabilizer. Pictures and videos can be saved on XD picture cards. There is also a second memory card slot for CF Type 1 and Type 2 and micro drive, which also can store pictures and videos but not parallel. The camera requires one BLM-1 lithium-ion Li-ion 7.4 volts 1500 milliampere battery. Optional, there was the Olympus B HDL20 battery holder grip, which required special batteries. Also, there were an Olympus C8AC power pack. The calendar is good until 2099. The weight of the Olympus Camedia 7070 wide zoom is 520 grams, ready for use. The dimensions are 116 times 87 times 66 millimeters. The camera body is heavy duty and it is like a tank. I started using the Olympus Camedia C-5050 and the C-5060 wide zoom in 2013 for many years and switched over 2014 to this Olympus Camedia 7070 wide zoom for product photography. After using the Olympus Camedia 7070 wide zoom and by comparing the pictures, I decided not to go back to the C-5060. The 2.1 megapixels more made a huge difference. The ergonomics and the buttons on the outside of the C-5060, 7070 and the C-8080 were actually perfect for what I needed the camera for. Later, the C-88 was tested by me, but I did not like the quality of the pictures for some reason. However, the small display on all of them bothered me after a while. In between, I was trying the Olympus PL1 in 2013, the P1 and PL3 in 2015, the XZ-2 in 2016 and other P series, the Canon 1D Mark IIN, the Canon PowerShot G11, the Panasonic G1, G2, G3 and others, where I never was 100% satisfied with the handling and the workflow on the tripod and the close-up macro ability. In the year 2016, I purchased an affordable Olympus Stylus 1 and it is still in use in 2023 and seems to be the perfect digital camera for my purposes. If the Olympus Camedia 7070 wide zoom would have been with a larger display, I may still would use it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and as always, thanks for watching.